Blitzes, welcome back. This one is called Daddy O from Wiz Kid. And it's a very significant track as this one earmarks the rise of Afrobeats on the global stage. And I just want to take the time to send a message to the African music industry, whether it be Ghana, whether it be Nigeria, whether it be South Africa, or wherever else on the continent. I'm telling you from Blitz World Music News that we salute you, we applaud you, you have made us in the Caribbean and in the Blitzmore extremely proud. Today we're going to review 3 of these songs that are each a decade old. These songs weren't just hits in their moment, they became cultural timestamps, soundtracking nights out, personal breakthroughs, and early chapters of Afrobeats' global expansion. A decade later, these classics stand as proof of a pivotal era when African artists weren't just making music for home audiences, but consistently shaping sounds that could travel, resonate, and compete on the world stage, laying the foundation for the genre's current global dominance. In 2026, a new wave of Afrobeat songs quietly crosses an important milestone. 10 years since they first reshaped the sound, reach, and global perception of African music. Released in 2016, these records arrived in rapid succession, producing hits that dominated clubs, radio, street playlists, and house parties across the continent. What once lived primarily in local spaces has grown into an international, worldwide movement, influencing pop, hip-hop, dancehall, and R&B across continents. Daddy O by Wiz Kid stand as a monumental pillar that signaled the official start of the Afrobeats to the world transition. The track was a sonic departure from the high-energy percussion that dominated Lagos dance floors at the time, opting instead for a mid-tempo reggaeton-infused rhythm. Produced by Brooklyn's Dre Skull, a maestro of the Caribbean dancehall scene, the song was masterfully blended West African flair with West Indian grooves. This synergy was perfectly complemented by the uncredited but essential vocals of Ghanaian songstress Fetty Wap. Yeah, my blitzes, so onto a track that you guys are probably even more familiar with, and that is Pana by Tekno. Yeah, if any song defined the architecture of modern Afrobeats, it would definitely be Tekno's Pana. Produced by Chris Beats, yeah, Pana birthed the pan-pan sound, a distinctive 100 BPM rhythm characterized by its hollow, syncopated drum patterns and eerie melodies. As it marks its 10-year milestone in 2026, the track remains a masterclass in how simplicity can dominate an industry, proving that the song doesn't need to be loud to be powerful.
For like give me love, oh. Now you the catch my shot.
Blitzes, this one is Runtown with Mad Over You. When Runtown released Mad Over You in November 2016 to be exact, he didn't just release a hit, he sparked a sonic movement that would come to define the Ghana-Nia fusion era. Cutting through the noise of a legal battle with his record label at the time, the song's success was nothing short of meteoric, transcending borders to become Pan-African anthem, one of the most covered Afrobeat songs of the decade. Its signature saxophone riff and iconic line, Ghana Girl with the melanin, resonated globally, eventually earning the track a spot on Billboard. Beyond the charts, the music video's celebration of African fashion and aesthetics helped set a new visual standard for the genre.
Ghana girl say she want marry me, yo.
According to a recent post made on World Music Views page, it can be said that Teejay and Warner Music Group have parted ways.
Teejay, what a one, bro. What 2026 look like for you? Are you independent or are you still signed to Warner?
Independent artist. That is it.
So what does it look like for you this year?
Great. Look out for the new music coming and everything. You don't know, stay tuned. Bam.
Yes, if this is true, as current to what the artist is saying, this would mark the end of a little over a year, possibly 2-year relationship between Warner and Teejay. But before we move on from the story, let's see what they saw and why they signed him in the first place. I'm going to play a little part of the fixed interview with Teejay's A&R, or former A&R, I should say, Miss Raina Press.
Why did you decide to sign Teejay?
So I don't want to...
Oh, you're discovering.
So I'll tell you a little backstory. I actually came to Jamaica for the first time in like 2021. But being Caribbean, I had been listening to Teejay. So like all of that stuff, Bitcoin, rags to riches, like I was already on that. And I brought it in to the label in 2019, but it was a little too early.
So as you can see, Blitzes, you can see that the international recording companies, they are looking into Jamaica. They are looking at our artists and their potential, and they're seeing who and what these artists, our local artists, are doing in the space.
Yeah. So they weren't passing. They were just like, let's take a pause and just follow it and see what it turns into. I don't want to take the credit for signing Teejay because my boss, Stephen Carles, is really the one that facilitated that deal. I just made it known that I had to be on that project because I brought it in so early.
So is he in tune with Teejay's music?
Yes.
Okay.
He had already had a relationship with Sharon, and I had been telling him along the way, like, we have to do it, like, we have to do it, like. And then Drift came about, and he was just like, fuck it, that song's going crazy, like, let's get it done.
So as you can see, people, Teejay was signed because of the success and impact of Drift. Yeah, so what we're seeing is that these international record labels, they are looking for the new and hot sensations in our market. And once they see the potential and they see the quality, they won't hesitate to sign our local artists. With that being said, we wish Teejay all the best on his new journey and his venture for 2026 and beyond. And with that, we're going to make a small check for our brother them in America. And we say, we're Fetty Wap, the people, announces Zavier his first album since release from prison. Fetty Wap was released from prison in January, and the new effort will be titled Zavier. It will be released on March 27th.
Somewhere no money, no light, and you gotta ask yourself, do you even know what that is anymore? Because when they take it away, or you got left as a person your mama named, you can call me Fetty. But the people who know me call me Zavier.
Well, people, it sounds like I get the name wrong. Him says Zavier, but you know where Jamaicans say Zavier him name. Him can't tell me nothing about no Zavier. Zavier him name. Yeah, man, so definitely my blitzes will be looking out for that one. Yo, Fetty Wap, yo, the wave of Fetty Wap forward with when he came out. Yo, more than love to see if him can even go back to even 3/4 of that. You understand? Yeah, man. Big up Fetty Wap, and we'll definitely, the blitzes them will definitely be checking out this project as soon as it lands.
Look, baby girl, you're so damn fine though. I'm a mother's hoe.
Yeah, my blitzes, that one is Mud That Beat by Denzel Curry. Now, Denzel Curry just recently dropped a project. He dropped a project with his group Strictly for the Shy. Right? Yeah, man. And this song that you hear is one of the tracks off of it. Yeah, man. For all of my blitzes that really enjoy new age rap, that gothic rap, yeah, man, you can definitely check out this artist. Yeah, man, do well in the space and he's blowing up, you know.
seem to have a little strain from you putting me on my back. I knew that you were strong, but I never knew you could do that.
Yeah, my blitzes, this one is called Match from Janine. And though Janine is not necessarily a young artist, I know I behave like so I know I have to sleep on Janine, you know. And Janine a bad artist. Yeah, so check out that one and name Match from Janine. It look a bit, boy, ranchy for a Rasta still, but she a go on and she a do her thing and the sounds is good. It's up Janine. She's our spotlight for this episode.
You made yourself available to me at the drop of a hat. Staying in my flat and playing with my cat. Some girl in the twinkling of an eye. Them ready if you can pull down my car.
Yeah man, we're not change the energy from reggae, you know. So upon the blitz back, this one is Damian Marley still searching. Yo, me remember when the song did just chop. Mash up the whole of Jamaica. And still a mash up all of Jamaica. Cause if you play this right now in a party or a dance, guaranteed so the place still a gonna mash up. This one is one for the ages, my people. Take in just a little bit more cause you don't know VP probably stay with them copyright things, so we can't give no too much as it. But this is how we are gonna take out the show. Thanks for everybody who stayed and watched the full show. Yeah man, we really appreciate all the likes and everybody who actually made it to this part of the show. Yeah man, really give thanks. And upcoming next video we have a lot more in store for you guys, so just stay tuned. Yeah man, and keep it locked. Like, share, subscribe.